welcome back. Today I'm going to be sharing with you a what's for dinner video. I meant to start this last night and I was going to show you chicken pita pockets, but then we're trying to get our house ready to sell and we were busy all day yesterday. I didn't feel like making dinner, so we actually just ordered pizza and wings. So I didn't make those, so I didn't make the pita pockets. So I thought that I would start tonight, and this week one day I was planning on doing leftovers. So instead of that, we'll just do the pita pockets. But tonight we are going to have crispy chicken salads. So let me turn this around and I will show you everything that I have for that. So I'm sure you can hear the air fryer right now, but I just got these air fried Tyson chicken strips. I've actually had these for a while, but I got these. They are currently cooking in the air fryer and we'll just chop them up into little pieces. And then I got some spring mix here that I've been eating this week, so I put a paper towel in it to kind of soak up some of the moisture. And then I also have some of this iceberg lettuce that I will just kind of shred up, cut up a little bit. And then for toppings, I have some shredded cheddar cheese, cucumbers, onions, sweet mini peppers, jalapenos, and cherry tomatoes. And I cut all of these up yesterday so that I could also have them with my scrambled eggs in the morning. And it just made it easier to have them all done, so I don't have any prep work really tonight except for the lettuce. And then we made BLTs the other night, and I have some of this bacon still, so I'm going to throw that in the air fryer for just a minute to warm it back up. And then I was going to make my own ranch, but like I said last night, we got pizza and wings, and we actually just got it from Casey's, and they gave me a bunch of ranch, so I have 2 of these left. I'm just going to use this. 1, get it out of the fridge. 2, then I don't have to make any myself. And I'm also going to add some of this medium wing sauce to the salad, give it a little kick. My husband doesn't care for salad dressings, so he is actually, I'm going to make his later when he comes home for dinner. He's at work. I'm going to use barbecue sauce as his sauce. So it's like a barbecue chicken salad for him and a buffalo ranch salad for me. So I'll throw this together really quick, just an easy dinner, and I will show you what it looks like when it's all done. I have 2 pretty ripe avocados here, and my son really likes these, so I'm going to add these to my salad as well. Okay, here's my salad. So underneath all of this are the greens, the spring mix, and the shredded lettuce. And then I have chicken, bacon, sweet peppers, tomatoes, avocado, jalapeno, onion, cucumber, some cheese, and then I'm gonna add my dressing on top. And then my son is having some avocado, some shredded cheese, and some chicken. So that is what's for dinner tonight. Alright guys, I forgot I was showing you what's for dinner this week. Tonight we are going to be having steak tacos. So in my Instant Pot, I have it on the saute setting with a little bit of olive oil in the bottom, some beef stew meat, and then I have some minced garlic, and then I added my seasoning. You can add just a packet or 2 of taco seasoning if you want, but I always make up my own. So I have done that. I don't measure, I just go off of kind of what it looks like. Whatever your family prefers, do it that way. But I did use garlic, onions, some salt, some pepper. I used some cumin, some coriander, some chili powder, and some dried cilantro. We have our first house showing tomorrow, and so I'm trying to get last minute things done and get the house like cleaned up and stuff. So I'm a mess, my kitchen's a mess, my life is a mess, but we have to have dinner. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna let this saute for another minute, and then I will do manual pressure for 23 minutes. I always use the manual. I have never used any of these buttons. You could probably use the meat button too. I don't know what that would do. So I'm just going to stick with what I know. Do the manual button, 23 minutes. I'm also going to add in some black beans I made in the Instant Pot a while ago, and they've been in the freezer. I'm also going to add that to kind of give it a little more body and stretch it a little further. This is going to last us a couple of days though. Oh, I also will be adding 1 cup of beef broth to this as well. Like I said, you just add in that beef broth, and then my black beans are still frozen, but that's okay because they'll just cook while the beef is cooking. And I forgot to get a final shot of what the tacos looked like. The meat doesn't look super appetizing, but it tasted so good. And the meat just fell apart, and I would definitely make these again the same way, maybe with less liquid though. Tonight for dinner, we are going to have a grilled eggplant, stuffed eggplant parmesan type dish. So I have some ground beef right now cooking on the stove. I have 2 eggplants. And then for some seasonings, we've got some salt, pepper, parsley flakes, granulated garlic. I have some Parmesan cheese, 2 tomatoes, and some pesto. And then I also have some olive oil. I'm just going to fill my little baby one up here while I have it. So all you do is you cut these in half. And then you take out the filling, but you save the filling because that's going to fill it back up. The original recipe that I'm using is from Noom, so I probably can't share it, but it doesn't call for ground beef. I just wanted to add ground beef so it's a little more filling, especially for my husband. So you cut these in half, take out the filling, mix the filling with your spices, the cheese, the tomatoes. I'm going to put the ground beef in there. It also doesn't call for the pesto, but I thought that would be good. You drizzle your eggplant with olive oil. After you mix your stuffing up, fill it back. Put the filling back into the eggplant, and then you grill it for 20 to 25 minutes until the eggplant is tender. So I am going to go ahead and get this mixed up, and then we're going to go outside and get it grilled. And it's a pretty simple meal that is pretty healthy, I'd say. So let's go ahead and get this going. I just started by cutting up the eggplant, and I struggled. I don't know why this was so hard, but it was. So it took me way longer than it should have. I don't know why. But you just take the filling out and you cut it up into like bite-sized pieces, and I put it in my bowl off to the side. And I just had to cut up the tomatoes, and you basically then just mix all of your ingredients together. It's really easy. Okay, so this pan is a little small for these, but I'm gonna make it work because it's the only foil pan I have, and I wanna make sure that the stuffing doesn't fall out. I had been talking through this next portion, but I had a very tired, hungry, cranky baby, and I didn't think he wanted to listen to him screaming. So basically all you have to do now is take the eggplant, rub it with olive oil, add some salt and pepper to it, and then fill the eggplant. And I had more filling than I had space in the eggplant, so I just added it to the tray, and then you cover it with grated Parmesan cheese, put it on the grill for 25 minutes, and to be honest, we did not care for this dish. I would not make it again. I don't know if the eggplant didn't cook all the way. It just had a really bitter taste, so I wouldn't recommend this one, but I still wanted to show you guys in case eggplant is your favorite. Tonight's dinner is a chicken pita pocket, so the ingredients are really simple. You're just going to need a pita pocket. I have some onions and some chicken I had cooked up earlier in the week for salads. So it's already seasoned. I have this medium wing sauce and some Greek yogurt, and then I am also going to use a little bit of shredded cheese. To start, I am just cooking up the onions in the pan so they don't have that raw taste, and then my chicken is already seasoned, so I'm just adding that to the pan, and I didn't have to add any other seasonings to it. I added in 1/4 to 1/2 cup of the Greek yogurt, and then I added in some of the buffalo sauce. And then for pitas, if you didn't know, for pitas, if you cut them in half, they open up like a pocket. So I did that. I put them in the oven at 350 for maybe 5 minutes, filled them, and then put them back in the oven for about 7 minutes. And that was just to warm them up and get the pita pocket a little crispy. And this was all. I didn't do a side with these this night. I just did it like that, and they were actually pretty good. I would have put more filling in them again, or if I make them again, I would recommend putting more filling in them, because there were times where you were just eating the pita pocket and it wasn't great. But that's the thing about trying new recipes, is you unfortunately have to have some meals that aren't your favorite, but then you learn how to tweak them and what you like and what you don't like, and then you come up with those tried and true recipes that your family loves. That is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. Please consider subscribing and sticking around, being a part of my YouTube family. I will see you in my next one. Thanks again. Bye.